What is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Um, Today we will not be doing the normal thing. I usually would race on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but my pedals, I got some new load cell pedals, and the stock elastometers are super stiff. So I don't really feel confident with trail braking in these pedals because I am like really pushing against these pedals and they are not moving. So what happens is I have like 6 centimeters of travel. No, it's more like four. But then after that, it's just like they're just like hard elastometers. So what we will be doing today, I have the RB20 right here. We're gonna be driving the Max Verstappen one. There's also the Checo Perez one, but we're gonna be driving this one because we are going to try to break the lap record or break some type of Max Verstappen pole lap today. We will be driving this car around different Formula One tracks. I have Circuit of the Americas, I have Silverstone, and I have Spa-Francorchamps, and I also have Nürburgring, and we also have MSR Crescent. That's like my local track. So we'll be driving those, and we'll also be driving go karts and a Honda Prelude. I also have my favorite car, the G87 M2, and we have these go karts that I actually drove yesterday at a rental kart race, and then we have these shifter karts. So this will also be super fun. Also, I have a shifter on the way. It'll get here on Wednesday. So Wednesday, it will be I got this new steering wheel. It's like I got the quick release and all. We'll be using it on this Moza wheel, but I just have to wait for the shifter to get here. It's not gonna fall. All right, so yeah, we're just waiting for the shifter to get here on Wednesday, and after that, we can start drifting because I have the clutch. We don't necessarily need the handbrake because you can just do the clutch kick. So yeah, we can just get into it already. Um, I do apologize if you see me stuttering a lot, but like not me talking, more so the stream stuttering. It's just like my Wi-Fi connection. My room is like absolute trash. So forgive me on that one, but I think we should just I think I'm gonna try to drive one of these go-karts. I really like this one. I didn't necessarily like this one when we started. But yeah, I think we're just gonna we'll run through them all. I think we'll start on the top. Oh yeah, we also have the Formula Drift Mustang for the drifting. But I think we're gonna start on the Prelude at MSR Crescent just because I see that as a car that I could have. So yeah, let's just get into it already. I am going to move the microphone a little bit. Okay, why are they like this? Where am I supposed to go? I don't know where I'm at. I'm gonna just cross through here. I don't like the graphics though. Can I fix these graphics? What is wrong with it? Settings. Mm, let's see. Randomize everything. Actually, yeah, that sounds fun. Actually, random things. Randomize everything. GTR Nismo at a karting track. That is fun. And after this, we'll get into the go karting. I mean, I'm the Verstappen pole up. Why is it so dark? Well, I can't see anything. Oh, well, no wonder. I don't use Soul. I wonder if I go to Motorsport Ranch and I use Soul, it'll help. Does it does it help? Oh, no wonder. Showing at like 10:30. There we go. I still don't like the brightness. Why is it so dang bright? Let's try it during the day. Yeah, just clear. I don't know if I like Soul. Yeah, Soul is doing no difference. And both sides take me to like a weird. Probably take it off. Let's go Spa with the. There it is. Go with this one. Alright, it's coming. I also see Alaya joined. Thank you for watching. I think this is the second time you watch me, I think. Okay. Okay, so we're in Verstappen's car. This is the number 1 Red Bull. I don't want to damage the engine because I did that during practice yesterday. So we're gonna do an out lap, warm up the tires, and then we're just gonna push lap from there up until the tires get degraded enough that I have to come in for a pit stop. And they crash. So I went wide. The tires still aren't up to temperature. So that was a rear lock. I didn't like that at all. So right now we have a 216, 409. We are trying to get that down to a 153. And also I know I was on a like out lap, but this one actually has to be the lap. And also I need to activate DRS. I am going to get into Assetto Corsa and map one of these paddles, the clutch paddles, to DRS. No, why did I go to championships? Options and controls. So I think KERS is no, there it is, DRS. It's clicking. Unless you don't want to. I don't know what KERS is. I do know that MGUK is the what's it called? Power unit. So I have a horn apparently. Yeah, I like this one. We'll save and then we can get out. No, do not start configuration wizard. Yeah, we're gonna get out and we are going to get back into the car. It's because I want to like I know I'm losing time because of the DRS. Just because like DRS is activated during the hot lap, so I don't want to be losing like those per se 3 seconds. Because look, see, it says right here all the stuff that it has. So I need a good hot lap. No, I don't like that camera. There we go. Hey Audrey, how's it going? So right now we are just trying to beat Max Verstappen's pole lap for 2024. Yes. So I know this simulator isn't the realest. Assetto Corsa isn't necessarily known for realism, but I lapped, what is that? A 153.513. Max Verstappen had a 153. What was it? Let me. Oh, if I lapped Verstappen 2024 at Belgium, lapped a. Okay, it's not. Okay, I need to find something to show me. It's probably on Wikipedia. I'm gonna look it up there. It is. And so keep in mind also, I've been sim racing already for 2 years, 2.5 years. And also, Assetto Corsa isn't the realest simulator out there. I know probably. Yeah, okay. Max Verstappen set a 153, 159. So we are 400 milliseconds behind that, but that is great. I have the pace. And I know it's probably not the Formula One car, like, because I know I'm probably iRacing, they have the W13 on of the Mercedes car. But I was able to lap 400 milliseconds off, and I had a mistake at the end. I bet you I could probably get this to a 152. And I know Assetto Corsa is used by Red Bull, at least. But that is absolutely great. You guys can see I'm right here, 153, 159 in Q3. That is great stuff. That is so good. Also, I got a new steering wheel. I will be drifting on Wednesday. I have a shifter getting here on Wednesday, and this is the new steering wheel. I also had to buy the quick release. This isn't a Moza wheel, nor is this the Moza quick release. I had to buy this all, but it wasn't that expensive. It ended up being like $50 for everything. It was like 25 for the wheel, 25 for the quick release. So that's fun. And I have new pedals. They're the Simjack UT-P3. Something like that. It's like UT3P3H3 or something. I don't know, but 153 is great stuff. Now let's try what other, let's go Formula 1 track if I can find it. It's probably in categories. Circuit. Brands Hatch. I don't think Formula One's been at Brands Hatch in a while. Brands Hatch, I think, is the old Circuit of the Americas is Formula One. Imola is Formula One. Laguna Seca used to be Formula One. Oh yeah, we should try Monza. Monza sounds fun. What's the lap time for that one? Also keep in mind this is the 2024 car. 2024 and 2023 were some of the best seasons for Red Bull. 2024 what were the qualifying results? Also, qualifying might be a little faster because you get to have a tow from the other drivers. What does this one say? So this is 2025, but it's a 118,792. What is 2024? Oh yeah, right here on. It's always in Wikipedia. That's where you find it all. Not all. The Formula One lap times. Shows right here. So it shows qualifying was Lando Norris at a 119 and Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez back to back going with a 122.26. So the fastest lap was a 119.327 with the McLaren of Lando Norris. So we are trying to beat Verstappen's lap time, so that would be a 119.662. So that's what we're going for, 119.662. Also, I mapped DRS, but I don't think the either it doesn't show up or like it doesn't work. See, because DRS is supposed to like activate here. Oh, it does work. It's just like a click and not a hold. Alright, now that's fun. I know it works now. Yeah, we still got a little while. So 119,662 is the time to beat. Tires are still very cold. The handling when the tires are cold is very oversteery. Okay. So the tires are still very cold, but also I cannot just lift and coast on that corner. The Mercedes AMG GT3 can lift and coast on that corner. I think we'll just do some weaving right here. I got a 127. We need to improve 8 seconds. So, overslowed the corner, and then I hit the gravel, and that made me spin out. I braked on the gravel for hesitation, and I accelerated too early. So, I think we'll do another out lap because the last one was a 127. This one's probably going to be like a 2 minute and possibly 3 just because of that crash. But I think heating up the tires a little bit more will benefit us better. that little moment that I had stopped for like 30 seconds, the tires got super cold. So let's keep going. This one has to be a good exit out of this corner to have good entry speed onto the next lap. So I've driven a lot of laps at Spa. Probably the reason why I know the track so well. I've driven, I think, close to 200 laps around Spa, mainly because endurance racing in Gran Turismo, I know that track very well. I've actually done, I think, more laps on Monza, but in the GT3. And the Gran Turismo doesn't necessarily have track limits. You can do whatever. So I think that's what's messing me up here, kind of. It's the muscle memory to go over the track limits, because in Gran Turismo you only go over the track limits if all four tires are out. Right here, I am 100% sure what I did right here at Ascari. Ascari is one of my favorite corners, but right here at Ascari being, can I open this? No, well, this little piece right here. I go like off track onto the curbs a little. I'm pretty sure that would be track limits. Zandvoort is a very difficult track, but I know it's a Formula One track. There is also Silverstone, Nürburgring. Let's try Imola, and maybe we can try Yas Marina. What is the Imola lap time? Imola was always like a very interesting track. It looks very fast. It doesn't look like you need to brake all that much. Okay, so what qualifying at the 2024 Emilia Romagna? A by Verstappen setting a 1:15.762. Yep, 1:15.762 is the time to beat at Imola, and I think we can get Yas Marina in time. I just have to wait for this thing to pass. Also, I need a new seat. These brakes, I need to be like a little lower to like really push against the brake. It's like these brakes are making me like really, my seat is pushing like this. So it is a 1:15.762. There we go. All right. So I think by the time we get, you know what, maybe not this track, Nürburgring. Why Nürburgring? Because I am more used to this track. I've driven on this track before. Also, today on the way back home from class, I saw my favorite car, the BMW M2 G87. Really nice. It passed right next to us. It was black. Was there even? I know Formula One was there. F1. Why can't I? It's so hard to find these results. It's like I found like the other ones, but then like these are just like it might have not been on the calendar, I think. I know Laguna Seca was a Formula One track a while ago. And Silverstone, if you guys watch the Formula One movie, this is where Sonny Hayes came and crashed the car. I think that would be a nice track to test it on. I think we're gonna go Circuit of the Americas. Let's just go Imola. 1:15.762 is the time to beat. Also, I don't know if you guys hear like the pop filter on my microphone fell off. So if it sounds kind of weird, that's probably why. The pop filter it broke while I was installing my pedals. But I don't think it's that big of a problem. I like this a lot. They actually give you the thing, like the board. So we're just gonna take it slow. We're trying to learn the track, and I already spun out. Let's restart session. I think it was that first spin out. Still tires are cold, but better than last time. Went wide right there. So it's a lot harder, especially when you don't have like a map. Gran Turismo was a little easier to get fast laps because you had a map of the track. Oh, actually, what does it give you? Ah, well, we beat one of Verstappen's lap times, or I was like 400 milliseconds away. But I'm on race pace, and I really like that a lot. It's like it gives me confidence. Like I have also, I went karting yesterday, rental karting. I lapped a couple of people once or twice. I was very fast. I I I really want to get like a chest mounted GoPro or something, or like an action camera, because I really would have loved to post that because it was like actually the go-karts felt so good. Actually, let's do that. Well, actually, one thing I wanted to try out, we're gonna do Spa Francorchamps but in reverse. Instead of starting here, no, where do you start? It's like, yeah, you usually start here and you go this way. We're gonna start here and go this way. Just because I want to see what A Rouge is like taking it down. I know like the car's probably gonna gain flight, but I want to see pits, and I'm probably gonna do a burnout and like spin the car. There we go. It feels so weird because I'm so used to it being the other way. I think most of it's gonna be relatively the same. It's just gonna be A Rouge. That's gonna be really hard to take going downhill. we're coming up on Au Rouge. So the reason that this will be so difficult is because there's a 300-foot elevation change from Au Rouge to Radion. So it wasn't difficult at all, but I'm in the simulator. It's not that I don't feel fear, because everybody feels fear. It's just the fact that I know I can't die in the simulator, right? So I know that probably for Max Verstappen, this was probably like, because I know he did drive Spa-Francorchamps backwards, but it was in the Toro Rosso car, and I know that thing was scary. Probably like 300-foot elevation change. It's like you feel like you're floating probably. So I know it was probably like different. Like it was very challenging to go down. But for me, it was cool because I've never driven it backwards. In Gran Turismo, you get like a huge red symbol in the thing. But it's just the fact that like I bet you would feel a whole lot better if you're like driving in real life the car. So this is a karting track in Spain, Kart Los Arcos. We are going to drive all of my go-karts. Basically, this one, I would drive the drift cart, but it's way too loud for me to use on stream. It's like crazy loud if I were to, because you're redlining it throughout the whole corner, because you're just drifting it. So we're going to do this one first. I like the B-Rail cart, but I want to see if they have some other ones. This one's kind of cool, but it has no real design. The barrel cart's really cool. This one has Senna on it. I'll probably go with this one. But yeah, let's go this one. Okay, I didn't select it. This one around Los Arcos. The thing about go-karts, specifically in the simulator, is that you can't like, usually when you're in a go-kart, you would like kick out the rear, like just moving your body like that. You can't do that here. Also, I think this might be, oh, okay, good. There was a go-kart that I got and it was single geared. So you can't spin out in these. I thought I could do a burnout to spin. Let's restart session. I really like these. Let's go with the outward camera. I know it's worse for my performance, but I know you guys can see it better. So yeah, I can't really see anything, so we're gonna go back over here. But really fun go-karts. I wonder what the max speed is. So we're gonna go to the drag strip. I'm pretty sure it's like 80 miles per hour. I don't think any go-kart goes higher than 95. Hey, held a drift pretty good at 100 miles per hour, but tops out at 100. I'd been wondering that for a while actually. So yeah, we got to do that. So on Wednesday's stream, I will be drifting this BMW. There's like different liveries, but I really like the red and purple because my steering wheel's purple. And possibly this one. I know definitely we'll be drifting this E36 and this RTR Mustang from Formula Drift just because they're both like very good drift cars. And possibly this one, I will have to tune this one though because this is naturally a track car. But definitely the two that I just showed y'all, and maybe one of these three. Most likely this Sylvia, just because it's like the nicer car. But for right now, so we just drove this one. Next, we're gonna drive the Rotax, and then this shifter car, and this RT10 actually was one of the first go karts I ever drove. So that's gonna be fun. But for right now, it's the Rotax. I will be going for that paint scheme. And I need, oh yeah, I just remembered. So I think we're gonna do 2 more laps around the go-kart track and then I'll see what I do from there. This one definitely. This thing is quiet. Okay, the thing got stuck. Maybe it's better for y'all. I don't know. Oh, this is the one. Yeah, the mod isn't all that good. So I don't really like this mod. One, because the force feedback goes crazy, and also like y'all just saw, I went over a curb and I flew. Yeah, let's go with this one, and then I might drive one more lap before we finish on the other one. But at an indoor track, because those are indoor go-karts. Yeah, okay, that was loud. I like the handling on this one a lot, like more than the first one. So I got a 58. 58 946. I wasn't really pushing, one because I don't really have that much time anymore. Like I have to end the stream at like 2 minutes. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Specifically Audrey, thank you so much for watching. Like it means a lot to me. Racing means a lot to me, and I know that you have to take time out of your day to watch me. And also, make sure you guys come on Monday or Wednesday. We'll be drifting with a shifter, and I have the new steering wheel, so we'll be drifting with that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Follow me on here. No, down here. Where am I? Right there. Follow me on all of these, and make sure that if you're on Twitch, you follow the account with 2 underscores. I have made way too many accounts, and it's the 2 underscore one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Um, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Um, yeah.